And that's the opening bell, round one. Both men step back for just a moment. He takes that jab. If their first three fights against each other were any indication, this is gonna be a barn burner.
Let's look at history. Wilder is hungry the first time they drew. He said, no, that shouldn't have happened. The second time he lost, no, something was wrong. The third time, we're running out of excuses. Now the fourth time, there's no fifth time. We get to the fourth time, there's no excuses left. Wilder is angry. His reputation, his legacy, and everything he's done, he's used to being the best. Now he's got to admit, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, this guy is better than me. No matter what we've seen, no matter what Tyson Fury has done, Wilder is so dangerous, he's not willing to accept it.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Great counter right hand there. Neither man really defending themselves. Fantastic punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. He's just taking a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
God, listen to them, listen to them. You can hear the noise, but you don't know what they're saying. It's that loud. I'm sorry, man. I'm shouting you here. I'm sorry.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Fighter will say no mas. This has been a very competitive round between these two. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To be a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
He misses with that jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Get it started in round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Real good back and forth between these two fighters. And he just missed with that left jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Right punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
There's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with 1 punch, and you can lose the fight in 1 punch.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Neither man really defending themselves. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Nice exchange here from both men. Nice score with that left hand. He just misses with that jab. He missed with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
He misses with that jab. Solid punch. Who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
This This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
He fails to score with that left hook. You don't want to trade shots. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Wilder rocked right now. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
So they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Those punches add up. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Both of these fighters have had their moments. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
And Tyson Fury just got clipped. Down goes Fury. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out. Here comes round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Misses with that jab. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. Good one. men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here. And there's the bell for round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Missed him with that uppercut. Defense here at all. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And that hook misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that? Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Punch. Nice exchange here from both men. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. There's the bell to start round 10. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
First round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. One of these athletes is going to be the first to go down. That left scores. And he blocks the left uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round. Let's start 11. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely what gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
That old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow. One punch could change everything in this battle. A very competitive round here so far. Left punch. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of... Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously...
And there's the bell to start round 12. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Nothing but air with that jab. This fighter's not shown us much defense at all. No doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. punch lands. Punch scores. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Good left hand. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. Total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.